Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Triple G, this time with a Dauntless video. In this video, I will try and help new players coming in by telling me which weapons from which element they should build and which armor they should build to begin Dauntless. You know, it can be a really dauntless task to figure out which weapon you should do with which element, what armor you should hunt for, what you should upgrade for. So these are just my tips for you. Of course, their opinions may vary. You know, you can probably pick other swords or other armor, but this is just my pick. This is my opinion as a dauntless player. I've been playing for almost a year now, so here they are. Okay, so yeah, those are my suggestions for weapons. Sword Timber Main, Axe from Brass, Hammer from Boreas, the Skarn Scythe, the Warpike is from Shrike, that's Gnasher. Strike, I would go for Shrike. The repeaters I would go for Radiant from Valomir, and the strikers I'll go with the Riftstalker ones for Shadow. These are the weapons. Now for the armor, I was just gonna say one armor, which is so that you don't have to have a bunch of parts for it. But I would go for the helmet for Skarn, the body for Gnasher, the gloves from Gnasher, and the boots from Gnasher also. Now why this? Well, the helmet from Skarn gives you tough, the body from Gnasher gives you tough, the gloves from Gnasher give you Rage Hunter, and the boots from Gnasher give you tough. Now you don't need all of them, because if you have it at +6, you only need 2 of them to be tough. So the max is +6. You cannot go over it, but you can swipe up a few pieces here to help you on your way. So for the helmet, you can either do Skarn or Sharog. The Sharog helmet is very useful because it has anti-flame on it, and if you're fighting the Helion and the Sharog at high levels where they just spew lava all over the place, you will need this. You will need this protection against flames. The body is tough, because tough always boosts your health bar. For gloves, this is where you have the most selection. So I suggest Gnasher because of Rage Hunter. Rage Hunter is the cell that gives more damage when Behemoths are enraged. This is very good because they get enraged a lot. Also, you can use the Shrike gloves, which give you protection against cold, which is the warm. They give you warm cell, and if you put another warm cell, you have the full protection against, for instance, the Shrike that launches those crystals, and the Pangar that gets that breath that freezes you instantly. So you can use that to protect against them. And also the gloves from Stormclaw, because they're anti-electric. They protect you against that status where you get electric and you can't use consumables. This is very, very, very problematic, especially at high levels when you're probably you're almost going to die and you can't use your consumables. So these gloves from Stormclaw give you protection against it. For boots, you have the Gnasher boots that have the tough cell, which extends your life bar. But what I would suggest that you find first is the boots for Boreas. Now why? Because Boreas is the only part that has Iceborne, and Iceborne gives you health while you're doing damage to the Behemoth. Now it cannot fully replenish your health bar, but it can replenish up to 50% of your health bar. So if you're using this, at least 50% of your health bar is always up, so you have to worry about it. So I really recommend you to use this. I mean, the Boreas boots are very, very, very useful. So Iceborne is like the lifesaver for everybody who's starting in the game. So I would suggest you get this boots immediately, and put it on every one of your builds, because they're really, really good. So hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found these tips helpful. I'm a little bit under the weather right now. I have a cold, so if my voice sounds strange, sorry about that. If you enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, please like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys. And I'll see you on the next video.